Stephen, the Teen Services Coordinator at the Denver Springs Walker Branch Library, and I'm back here again today with...
I'm Miss Jennifer. I'm the Digital Services Librarian for the Livingston Parish Library.
Yes, and we are back in the lab today. When we had done our tour, you had showed us a little bit about the 3D printers. So I was coming in today to learn a little bit more about how I, who know nothing about 3D printing, can get something 3D printed at the library.
Fantastic. There are a couple different ways we can do that. Let's go and get you started.
Okie dokie. Okay, we're at the computer in the lab. What do we do first?
All right. Well, you said you've never done anything with 3D printing before, right?
Correct. No.
Okay. If you had, we might be looking at Tinkercad, but that's going to be something for later. Right
Okay.
now, we're going to get you started with some pre-made models.
All right.
So let's start by going to our library website.
Our library website, which is mylpl.info.
mylpl.info. You want to go to mylpl.info/3D to get to our 3D printing page.
mylpl.info/3D. Okay.
All right, this is our 3D printing reservation form. This is what you're going to be using when you find what it is you want to print so that you can send all of the information to us.
Awesome.
We've also got some links in it to Thingiverse, which has some pre-made models. They are really good. You can find all kinds of great things there. We've also got a link to Tinkercad, but again, that's going to be something once you've got a little more practice with 3D printing. So let's go to Thingiverse.
Let's go to Thingiverse.
What is it that you want to print?
Oh man, they have so many things on here, don't they?
They do. They have all kinds of things. You can do a search just like on Google to find all sorts of things. They don't have everything in the world, but they have an awful lot of stuff.
Okay, well, I was at the youth desk the other day and we were trying to put a craft together and we realized that our hot glue gun kept on falling over. Do you think there's like a stand or a hot glue gun holder on here?
There might be. Parts are a very common thing to make.
So I would just go to the search bar and
Yes.
search
Let's try hot glue gun stand.
Gun stand. Ah, yes. There are many.
There are several options.
Take a look.
Let's look over what there is, see what looks like it might be good to you.
All right, I think I kind of like either this one or this one. I like this one because it feels like it's more sturdy than this one.
It does look sturdier. Let's look at that one.
Take a closer look. Okay.
All right. This one has also been made several times, which is a good sign. That means it will definitely print.
Okay.
Does that look like your hot glue gun?
That does look kind of like my hot glue gun. Mine is blue.
Well, I don't think the color is going to make a difference in size, so this ought to work well.
That looks like about the same size as my hot glue gun. It should probably work. 30 millimeters.
30 millimeters? We can measure yours if we need to.
We might.
That way we can be sure it will fit.
But I'm pretty sure this is my glue gun.
Okay. Well, let me show you how to submit a print, and you can, if you change your mind, you can always email me, or you can go measure before you actually do a submission.
Awesome. Okay, so where do I go in Thingiverse to get the print to the library?
In Thingiverse, all we're going to need is the URL so that we can get to the same page you're looking at right now and get all the information off it.
So I just need to copy paste
that from the address bar.
Okay, and then go back to the 3D print reservation page?
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to scroll down a little bit. There's a lot of information on there to kind of help guide you if you're not able to come into the lab and talk to me.
All right.
You are also, for all our viewers at home, welcome to give us a call at any time, and we'll be happy to talk through anything with you, answer any questions you have, and help you figure out what would be the best print for you.
Alrighty.
We will need your name so that we know who it is we're working with. You can put in any name you like. We need an email or a phone number as a way to contact you. If you're printing a Thingiverse model, you'll put the link in right there.
If you're printing a Thingiverse model, please hit it here. Okay. All right.
Where it says upload further down, that's if you're doing your own custom file.
Okay.
We'll talk about that in a future video.
Okay.
We can print in a lot of different colors. We've got a list of everything we have here, so take your time, look over things. If you ever have any questions and you're not able to come into the lab, please email me. I will be happy to send you a picture of the filaments so that you can figure out what color is going to suit you.
Okay, well, I think I'm good with blue.
All right.
So, clicked on blue.
Dark blue, that looks fantastic.
Okay.
There is a bit about adding rafts and supports. That helps with the printing. Rafts will help keep something on the print bed so it doesn't fall over. Supports make sure that if you've got anything that's sticking out in an odd angle, it's got something holding it up, because the machines are wonderful and they will do exactly what you tell them, but they don't know that gravity exists.
Got you. So let's take another look at this image. Do you think I'm going to need supports or?
I think you may need a little bit of support because
Okay.
that front part looks
Right
like
here?
it just starts without building up from anything.
Okay.
If you're not sure though, you can leave these blank. We will add in supports and rafts if you need them.
Okay.
If you don't, we'll leave them out so that you don't have to clean up anything.
All right. And what would I put in special instructions or requests?
This is where you can put in, if you were doing this for everyone in use services and they all needed a hot glue gun stand, you can ask me to print several copies of this.
Okay.
If you wanted more than one color, I can only print each single model in one color, but if you wanted a blue stand and a red stand and a green stand, you could put in here that you would like one in each color. If you wanted it to be bigger or smaller than the standard size, you could put that information in here. This is for all the miscellaneous things that don't fit into a neat, tidy category, but that may be important to your print.
Awesome. Okay, well, I don't think I have any special instructions other than blue.
I don't think yours does. Yours is a very straightforward print.
All right, and I will click here saying I want to pick it up at the Denham Springs Walker Branch Library, but I see that I could select and pick it up at any branch.
Yes. Most of our branches have their own 3D printer and can do printing in-house, but we are also able to ship prints that we do here at the Denham Springs branch to any other branch. So no matter where you live in the parish, we can get your print to you.
All right, and I have read the 3D print policies, so I'm going to go ahead and click that I've done it, but if I hadn't, where would I find those?
A little further up on the page, we have a link to those so that you can read through them.
All right. Oh, okay. 3D printing policy. All
Yes.
righty. So it's right up there with a link to Thingiverse and Tinkercad. Okay.
It is. The short version of the rules is we will not print things that are obviously inappropriate, and we will not print any working weapons.
Okay. That is simple enough. Well, I think I am ready to prove that I'm not a robot
Excellent.
and submit my print.
Go right ahead.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Well, it looks like my print request has been submitted, and I will wait to get contacted.
All right. We'll get that taken care of. We'll be in touch shortly, and we'll get your print going.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So Stephen wants this hot glue gun stand. Let's get the files for that so that we can print it out. We'll just download this here, see what information it has about how to print it. That looks like it should be pretty straightforward. So the MakerBot is free today, so we'll be printing on that. Wait for the system to load. All right, let's add our file. Here we go. That looks like that should be a good print. Let's get the settings all taken care of. That all looks right. Good layer height, good density. We will need a little bit of support. That's all good. How long is this going to take? All right, that looks pretty good. We've got the supports built in. So now we just need to get the card so that the printer will know what to do. All right, we'll put our card. We'll come back over here. All right, this looks like it's going to take about 3 hours and 40 minutes. So we will save it to the card as 3 hours, 40 minutes glue stand. That should be good. We will get our card back. There we go. And we'll put the card back in and turn the printer on. Stephen wanted blue, so we'll need to change out the filament. Let's get that going. Just a minute while this heats up. will load in the blue. The drips there, and that this transitions from purple to blue. Alright, that looks good. We should be ready to print. Alright, it's been 3.5 hours. Stephen's print is finished and it looks really good. He's going to be very excited about this, so let's go call him.
Okay, you said my 3D print was done.
Yes, we finished it up.
Awesome. It looks wonderful. I even brought my dirty, well-loved, much-used hot glue gun. And yes, just like we had predicted and measured, it fits perfectly. My hot glue gun will no longer fall over while I am doing projects, and I will no longer be sad and angry while using the hot glue gun. Okay, so, thank you, Miss Jennifer, for getting this printed for me. How much do I owe?
Since your print is 41 grams, we charge 5 cents a gram and $1 base charge, so your print is going to be $3.05 total.
$3.05. Awesome, and I can just pay at the desk?
You can.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Miss Jennifer, for showing me how to use Thingiverse and get me a hot glue gun holder. This has been an amazing learning experience. And you say if I wanted to create my own 3D print, I need to use what you call it?
We use Tinkercad, and we'd be happy to teach you how to do that.
Okay, Tinkercad. Well, I may be back in next week to learn Tinkercad.
Fantastic.
Thank you,
look forward to it.
All right, everybody at home, thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time.